Hey, what's good, y'all? So, I was thinking about like what I was gonna talk about in my next video, and I remembered that I was reading this self-help book. It was called How to Win Friends and Influence People, and I finished one of the chapters recently. It was about like the fundamental techniques in handling people, and I wanted to talk about like the main point of this chapter. It was it was there's a quote here. It says, "First arouse in the other person an eager want. He who can do this has the world with him. He who cannot walks a lonely way." And I definitely feel like applying this could change people's lives, because a lot of our problems come from like kind of, oh, that reminds me of like this one quote. It's like it was like a quote I found on Twitter. It was like our our problems come from two things. It's either like thinking without acting or acting without thinking. And I think that a lot of our problems come from like thinking without acting, like with me. Like with me, I'm just like thinking about like I'm thinking about things that don't really make any sense, like selling private islands, becoming a billionaire who sells private islands to be to make his way towards this trillionaire dream, where he's selling private islands for billions of dollars. And that reminds me of one this one time when we heard that like Microsoft was buying, I think it was Activision. They were buying Activision for like, I think it was something around $69 billion. And like, imagine you were like the CEO of Activision, and you were like the one who was in charge of making games like Call of Duty and things like that. And then another company calls you up and says, "Hey, I want to buy your company for billions of dollars." And imagine you were them. You you got a call. You got a call on your phone, and it was like this CEO, and they said, "Hey, you got something really valuable that I want, and I want to pay you billions of dollars to get get what get what you have." And these are the kind of dreams that I have. It's like these dreams that I'm thinking about and that make no sense based on like where I currently am in my life. So my problems come from like just just thinking without acting. I'm thinking about being the CEO and like maybe selling my company for billions of dollars, and and just retiring early, and that's never gonna happen unless I act on this dream that I have. So now that I've kind of articulated what my dream is, it's like to be this owner of private islands, like selling a portfolio of private islands for like billions of dollars, maybe even trillions, and then retiring before 40 years old. So like how can I apply what he's saying to make my dream come true? Arouse in the other person an eager want. So like I need to arouse like an eager want for people to like buy the like own their own private island, you know? I need to arouse this eager want by through I guess marketing or like I guess like become more of a traveler. You know, go on cruises to the Caribbean and go to these islands in the Caribbean and see what's going on there, you know. And also I kind of need to know people who've been selling private islands and like know like where in the world would you find someone who who wants to buy private islands? So I need to think about. Well, that's basically it for the video. Arousing other people an eager want, and that's how you're gonna succeed in business and in basically anything in your life. And that's all I got. Goodbye.